if you've got your photos on your phone. I'm Jarrod Lamshed. I'm a Year 6-7 teacher of an all-boys class.
Okay then.
Hackham East Primary School is in the southern suburbs of Adelaide, fairly low socio-economic area. Tour pages documents. In 2006, all staff all attended a workshop run by Ian Lillico. He's a boys education expert Australian based in Perth. The following year, I was team teaching, and we were determined, I guess, to try some of those strategies to see whether it really did make a difference. Okay, guys, can we have community circle, please? Bring your chair down. Positive culture in the classroom with boys is vitally important. We try and set up a learning environment where the whole class comes together as a team. Yeah, quick as we can. We have a community circle set up where the kids come together and they really manage their behaviour themselves. Okay, so we'll start having a look at the problems we've got. It takes a lot of work. Toby, you're first up. Can you remind us why you're out?
I'm out because I put myself out because I don't think I've been completely on task, and I think I've been like I've been getting distracted and maybe distracting others a little bit.
Okay, would you like some feedback?
Oh yes, please.
It's not a punitive, consequence-based program.
Well, I think it's been going really good.
It's about getting together and talking through those issues rather than just throwing detentions at them.
Job with Andre, like helping and stuff. Yeah, I reckon you've been really good, and you should move back in.
It diffuses anything before it really begins to build up. What would you like to see happen today?
I'd like to go in.
All those in favour?
Aye.
There's an important process though that we finish with a positive at the end of that. First year, 75 detentions before they were in the single sex class, and they had 5 by the end of that first year. So there's a drop of 70 detentions amongst the group.
I'd like to acknowledge Andre for staying calm during this session.
The physical layout of our classroom is very different to what other classrooms are like in the school. We've been looking at the work of Stephen Heppel and trying to set up our learning spaces a little bit differently. We have round tables set up in a cafe style so that they're forced to sort of be facing each other and talking about that. That obviously has to go along with some engaging learning tasks, otherwise they're going to sit around and talk about what was on TV last night. We've got kids sitting on cushions on the floor around a coffee table, and they're much more productive. A lot of boys focus really well if they've got a task to do with having some headphones in and being able to listen to some music while they're learning.
Yeah.
We're looking at kids engaging through having online blogs, and that's about one of Lillico's recommendations to show the boys a purpose for their learning and give them a real audience.
Dodge table.
Obviously, once that behaviour is under control, the learning picks up as well. Seeing lots of good data and looking at work samples, the difference was huge. I mean, one of the recommendations that we look at, as a single-sex team, we meet on a fortnightly basis, groups and connecting with each other. We'll quite often get together and plan units of work.
What I'm planning at the moment to do is actually look at a game of chance.
In the planning session, we were looking at some maths topics and really just make them more engaging. Have you got links to like a real life situation and things like that?
I do. It's going to be based on a school fair where they have to make a game of chance.
My role is really it's about just drawing out the conversation and lead that discussion, I guess, and try and get those things happening.
They won't be static in their seats.
Having a purpose for learning is really important. So what about yours?
Well,
someone like Matt has been excellent. I mean, so willing to take on those ideas and give anything a shot. Yeah, for me, watching the program grow has been excellent. I mean, it's been a highlight of my teaching. I'm well at these questions and you need to learn them. We've slowly built to where we are now, which is we've got a single sex stream for boys and girls from year 2 through to year 7. Through the way that the boys behave now and through the way that they present themselves and the skills that they've learned through being part of this program, I have a group of boys that come with me twice a year and we present a lecture at UniSA. So they're now able to take that next step and share their learning with the next generation of teachers. And to be able to get that message out there from their perspective. It's not just me standing there going on about how good I think it is. The kids are now starting to be involved in that, to show an understanding of how they're learning and how that this sort of program is affecting who they're becoming.